Welcome to the Weekend Throwdown with Jagger.
Welcome back to the Weekend Throwdown. Olly Murs is with us.
Jagger!
What's up, buddy?
What's happening? It's a pleasure to be here, sir. Pleasure.
Man, it's great to have you back on the show.
Things have changed. You've got your own board now. You've got your own cup.
We're trying to look cool.
I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. The Weekend Throwdown.
That's us, buddy. You know
Love
it.
that.
You've been on the show with us before, of course.
Yeah.
It's been a couple years.
I know. When was the last time we spoke? We didn't speak last year.
It was in 2013 when Troublemaker was doing its thing here in America. The album came out. All this stuff happened.
Because we didn't speak last year because we were obviously writing the new album. So, no, it's good to be back, man. Really good.
It's great to have you back.
Thanks.
And you know what? You have so much stuff lined up for this year already.
Mm.
Of course, we're playing your song with you and Travie McCoy wrapped up on the show.
But I know that you've already played the other song
I have.
featuring Demi Lovato.
Dude, you know, we like got you here. You know, we play Olly Murs on the Throwdown. You know that.
Love that. No, but I'm really delighted. You know, when you're writing the album and you've got, you know, when I did two sort of collaborations and both songs I felt were amazing. You know, I just wanted to get them out there, and they've done so well in the UK, done incredibly well, and they're reacting brilliantly. So yeah, it's all full steam ahead now in the States.
Never been better.
Yeah,
that's the name of your new album. It's coming out in March.
Yeah.
Man, well, we already love Wrapped Up. We love the song Up. I see you worked with other cool people on this album as well, like Ryan Tedder.
Yes,
no,
Ryan. Well, Ryan sent a song through, and obviously a huge fan. God, I mean, I couldn't believe we was getting a song, and he's a great guy. We spoke on Skype. It was fun, and yeah, the song Seasons. It's been, you know, a really cool tune. And yeah, to have someone of his experience, his amazing songwriting abilities on the album, it just, you know, really for me, this album had to take a step up, and to have these kind of artists on it is really helped me, and they're great guys to work with, so it's been fun.
You know what? I'm so excited that you're working with Travie McCoy on Wrapped Up. I think the two of you sound great together, and I'd love to hear what the song means to you, how it came together, and how Travie got on the song with you.
Well, you know, when we was in the studio, I wanted to do a disco tune, and you can probably hear that influence in this song, especially the chorus. It really kicks in. It's like a disco chorus, and I don't know. I love that era. I love that sound. I love Earth, Wind and Fire, Chic. You know, that sort of era. So that's where the inspiration came for the production and the chorus. But the way I look at this song is it's kind of like, it's a story about meeting a girl, and then at the end of it, it's a relationship from the start of. It's the first year of a relationship. That's how I look at it. So it's now. Excuse me if I sound rude, but I love the way you move. You're dating. You're hooked up. By the chorus, you're doing things, and then by the second half of the verse, you're now in this full steam relationship. You're just having a great time, and it's a relationship in a year, basically, in 3 minutes.
Wow.
It's that honeymoon period in a relationship where it's all great fun and it's amazing. So
I like that. A relationship in a year in 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it, because it's just a fun song, and I think relationships are fun, and I think
song.
the first year in a relationship's all about having a good time and enjoying each other's company, and then obviously after the first year it gets a bit different. but yeah, it's different. It's great.
How did Travie get on the track with you?
Well, I just walked out the studio. I told my team, I told my management, I told everyone. I was like, Travie McCoy, I want Travie McCoy. And so everyone was like, you know, yeah, but do you want to, throw a few more names in the hat? I was like, no, Travie McCoy, he's the one. He's cool. He's brilliant. I've always wanted him to do a song. He was originally the same as Troublemaker for me. It was Flow Rider, and if it wasn't Flow Rider, it was Travie. But then I got Flow Rider, and then now it's Travie. So I've got Travie. So if I write a song in the future, I don't know who I'm going to get, because they're the two that I've always wanted to work with. But no, I just loved what he did on Billionaire. I love the features he did when he did Gym Class Heroes with Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Everything that he's done feature-wise always pops and does well, and I think just having him on the song just gives that such an urban coolness.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to get loads of tattoos now. I need to get.
He has a lot of tattoos.
I need to get a gold grill. I feel a little bit, not as cool.
Oh, you're very cool. And Travie's a great guy, and you guys had such a good time working together that recently he had a little magic trick he did with you with a spider.
Oh my God.
we already put that on the blog, but I'd love to hear your story about it.
It's ridiculous. I didn't even know. I mean, who knew that Travie McCoy was a magician?
I didn't know he was a magician.
He just did this trick, and I was like, didn't know what to expect. I'm thinking, this better be good. We're videoing it, because he said I'd do a trick. I was like, okay, well, we'll video it then. So he then just had my hand out. He did this whole thing of a spider going over my... basically, to tell people listening, there is a video that you can watch to kind of explain it. He balanced my hand. He put a phone. He took a picture of my hand, a picture of my hand,
Right.
And then the spider moves across the screen as he moves, as like a sensor. I don't know how he did it. This spider moves back and forth, and you can see it wriggling across your hand.
Right.
And then he moves his phone away. Then he says, "Try and make it happen." I couldn't make it happen. He said, "Well, then flip your hand over and try and make it happen." As I flip, the spider's on the back of my hand. Oh my God!
Do you know how many people
I don't
jump?
care who you are. I don't care who you are. Even if you're the hardest man in the world, it's gonna make anyone jump.
Yes, and I jumped when I saw it.
That
I'm like,
spider was just like, I thought it was the real thing.
That was a good trick.
Great trick. So much fun.
So we're hanging out with Olly Murs. His new album's coming out soon here in America. It's called Never Been Better. It's coming out in March. And Demi Lovato, you and Demi worked on a great song together as well called Up.
Yes. No, we did a song, and when we got the song when I was on tour actually at the time, about a year or so ago, and I just heard it and I was like, oh my God, I love this song, I want the song, and I want to get a really great female singer on it. And we sat and thought about it, and Demi just kept popping up as a reference. We were like, you know what, let's contact her and see if she'd do it. And again, it was very simple. Spoke to the team and they were like, yeah, we love the idea. We first of all, we loved the song. Before we even know who Olly is, we loved the song, which is brilliant. That's what I wanted. And then they heard about me, what I've done, what I've achieved, what I've done, and Demi then got on board and loved it. And it was just a really great collaboration. And the perfect thing with Demi was that we just had so much in common. We had like the X Factor connection, we've got the music connection, just it was a few little, we just had lots to go on, and I wanted that to come across in the song, but also wanted that to come across in the video that we did, which you can see online as well, of me basically smashing through a wall with a really good guitar to get to her. But I think we left it, it's a great song, a beautiful song, and that song I'm really, really excited about, as I am Wrapped Up, both the songs that for everyone in the States to hear.
You know what's really cool? You have a problem that's a great problem to have. But it's not really a problem, but...
Yeah, I want to ask you a question, Jags. Just a quick question. You've got a hat on.
Yes.
What does the C stand for?
It stands for Cleveland.
Cleveland. Okay.
I'm a baseball fan.
I was good. I was trying to think Chicago.
That's all right.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking, what C is it?
Yeah, Cincinnati.
You're in the ballpark.
Yeah. And anyone else? I can remember Canada. But then you just said Cleveland. I was just curious because I don't wear flatbacks. So.
Oh, you don't wear the baseball caps?
Yeah, I don't wear them. No. I'd like to. So they're called snapbacks, so not flatbacks.
That's
snapbacks.
All right. Snapbacks.
So I just was very curious. So
that's cool. Thank you. That's Cleveland Indians. That's what this is for.
Is that your team?
That's my team.
Why?
You know what? I grew up in Ohio, so that's close to where I'm from, and I've been a baseball fan since I was a little kid, and that's my team. So
how does it work here in the States? Because I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay, please. You're flipping the interview. It's flipping the interview with Olly Murs.
So no, I genuinely, because I'm intrigued. Like for US fans of baseball or any sport, do they naturally? Because obviously in the UK, I'm a Manchester United fan.
Okay.
But I live in London.
Okay.
I don't live in Manchester, where the Manchester United are. So do people here support a team where they don't live, or
yes.
is the American way to support the team that's in your town?
Now, it could be both. For me personally, I grew up in a small town that's around Cleveland in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I grew up in that area. So all the teams I like and I root for are from where I'm from. But you could very easily have.
But is it common? Is it common? Like I know in the UK, it kind of is a little bit. A lot of people do support teams from different areas. But although the hardcore fans are from that area, so is that very much the same in America?
Yeah, I would say so. But you know what though, you'd be surprised. The more people you get to know in America, they'll like surprise you by, hey, I'm from New York, but I like a team that's in California. Okay, cool.
Oh wow, cool. Yeah. No, just interesting. You know what I mean? I was just very intrigued to see if it was the same as UK, and it is, I suppose. It's cool.
It's all good.
Anyway, that was just my.
You want my job, don't you? You want to have your own radio show? You can have your own radio show now.
Okay, well, coming up next, we've got a brand new song. This is Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars' Uptown Funk.
That
up
was
next
pretty good.
On Jag's Uptown Weekend Takeover.
That was actually pretty good, Olly.
We're not going to play that song.
What was that?
I'm sure
Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry. It's playing. We're playing it. It's one of the biggest songs on the show right now.
No, I just didn't know if that. I thought that link was that good that we should have the song after.
That was actually.
I was being deadly serious.
Dude, we're having way too much fun, aren't we?
Yeah, I know, Jags, we are.
The album is coming out in March. March 10th is when it's going to be released here in America.
Yes.
And it's called Never Been Better. And you have so many great things happening. And like I said before, I made the joke with you that you have a problem that's not a bad problem to have because you have all these great songs that are on this album.
Thank you.
It's just a matter of which one's going to be the first single, which one's the second single, which one's the third single.
Well, this the album was you know, it was funny that the title Never Been Better came from me. Basically, I did so many amazing things in this year that actually when I sat and thought about the rest of my career, it was like ridiculous. And I just kind of sat there one day. I was like, man, my life's not really going to get as good as this. So I need to enjoy it more and love it and you know, have much more fun, which I do anyway. And you know, when writing the album, you know, even the songs, like you just said, I've got some really great songs on the album, some really great collaborations. That really is the best, and it's never been better, the music, and my life's never been better. So I just felt it really kind of, that was a really great title to sort of represent the whole album and the songs that are on it. And it's actually been really hard to pick singles, you know, which is a good thing. I mean, normally with artists, you have the 3 singles and you kind of, the rest of the album is irrelevant. Maybe on the next album, I'll just think, you know what, gonna write 3 really good songs and the rest of them are just gonna be whatever I want to put on the album, because this album's been difficult to pick singles.
I can see that.
So I'm hoping that that's a good thing when the album comes out. So when people hear the album, they love it as much as I do. So
that's a great thing. That's the perfect way to describe your album to people. Like, hey, there's so many great songs. I just get the album.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, genuinely, I would wrestle any American. I want them to really. I'd wrestle them that they said there wasn't any. It's not even one good song on the album. So I would like them to just listen to it, go on Spotify if they want, if they don't want to buy it, and just listen to it. Because I think there's definitely a song for everyone on there anyway. So.
Oh, I like that. Now, if you could describe.
Actually, wrestling. I'm not 100% sure now. That was a good comment.
You're changing it.
Next time I come in, Jags, you're going to be like, right, so anyway, Ollie, we had loads of calls, and this guy wants to wrestle you. I'll be like, okay, I'm going back. I'm going to have to go back to watch my Rock DVDs and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And, yeah.
I didn't think I was just taking it for a joke. It's okay.
No, I'm genuinely being serious. No, I'm joking.
You're so good at mugging at the camera. It's all good. I'm excited for you, man. Wrapped Up sounds great on the radio. We're excited about the new album coming out as well. And if you could describe people that are listening to us with you talking about the album, how would you describe what the album sound is? Because you have so many cool sounds you do. You have so many different types of styles.
I don't know. I think it's just sort of, for me, when I look back at someone like Michael Jackson. Not that I'm comparing my album to him, by the way, because it really isn't. With Michael Jackson, he never did the same song. Nothing ever sounded the same.
Right.
You know, and I always had that in my head that whenever I did music and an album, I never want anything to sound the same. So every song has a different vibe. So Wrapped Up, for example, I've never done a disco song like before. With the Up song with Demi, I've never done a kind of folky kind of guitar song. So with this album, it has a really eclectic mix of different kind of pop music and different songs, but with my personality is driving that, my funness is driving that, and my voice. So yeah, it's all my personality, but me being adventurous with the sounds and out there in the market right now and being creative.
That's awesome. We're excited for you, Olly.
Thanks, man.
I can't wait till the album gets out. Of course,
the next album is just going to be me. Like, I'm going to do an Ed Sheeran, me with a guitar, and just then when you ask me that next question, I go, well, to be fair, it's just me and my guitar. Sorted. Because that was a long answer, wasn't it? I went on about a big thing, yeah.
That was a great answer. The album is called
mate.
Never Been Better. Olly's, of course, got the single out right now, Wrapped Up, with Travie McCoy. Man, what are you doing in 2015? Are you going to be in America a lot this year?
Touring, traveling around a lot, touring. Traveling a lot, touring.
Good.
And yeah, we're going to be coming back here quite a bit, so it's going to be fun, yeah.
Good. I wish you the best of luck this year, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's great to see you again.
Top man. Thank you. Cheers,
Take care,
Jack.
buddy.
You got me wrapped up around your feet.